In this video, I'd like to show a few examples of differentiations using the quotient rule. Before showing examples, you need to know the quotient rule formula. Please note that numerator has subtraction symbol and the order of terms. Let's take a look at the first example. Find the derivative of y equals 8 divided by 7x to the cube. Since this is a quotient form, do you apply the quotient rule? Yes, we could. However, this question can be expressed in a different form. Now we can apply the derivative formula without quotient rule. Keep the constant 8 over 7 times the power of -3 as the coefficient, and the power should be subtracted by 1 to get -24 over 7 x to the power of -4, or we could bring the function down to maintain the same form of the original function. Let's take a look at the second example. Now, we cannot express or simplify the given function in a different form. So let's apply the quotient formula. Let's label the numerator as u and the denominator as v. Then find the derivative for each. U prime is 5 and v prime is 7. Now we have all four functions to apply the rule. The first term should be u prime 5 times v, which is 7x minus 2. Please make sure to have the minus sign on the numerator. The second term is u times v prime. Since u times v prime is the same as v prime times u, we can exchange the order. Finally, place v squared on the denominator. At this point, the common mistake is canceling the two terms. Since the numerator is not factored form, we cannot cancel only these two terms. Then let's distribute the numerators. Lastly, we can cancel 35x and a negative 35x to get the final answer. Let's take a look at the next example. This question is not expressed in a different form either. So let's apply the quotient formula. Let's label the numerator as u and the denominator as v. Then find the derivative for each. U prime is 6x and v prime is 21x squared. Now we have all four functions to apply the rule. The first term should be u prime is 6x times v, which is 7x to the cube plus 2. After that, place a minus sign. The second term is u times v prime. However, v prime u is convenient here. Finally, place v squared on the denominator. Again, do not cancel those two terms. Then let's distribute the numerators. Then we correct like terms. We collected like terms on the numerator. However, we can see the common factor on the numerator. Taking the common factor -x to get the final answer. Sometimes we could cancel some factor with the denominator, so it is better to take the common factors on the numerator. Let's take a look at the last example. Let's label the numerator as u and the denominator as v. Then find the derivative for each. U prime is 4 cosine 4x using the formula, and b prime is 3 the 3x using the formula shown. Now we have all four functions to apply the rule. The first term should be u prime 4 cosine 4x times v is 3x. Make sure to have the negative sign. For the second term, we use v prime times u again. Finally, place v squared on the denominator. Again, do not cancel those two terms. Now we can see the common factor on the numerator. Taking the common factor is the 3x. Then we can cancel the 3x to reduce the fraction. So the final answer is shown. Although we could apply the quotient rule for fractions, we should not use if we can simplify them like the first example. Thank you for watching. See you next time.